So in terms of research uptake, how can you narrow down your experience on theories of change?
I think the key, so Oxfam's understanding of research is a bit different from universities from IES's. So we're quite instrumental about research. Often what we're doing is a combination of a literature review, some case studies, and then a real emphasis on affecting, influencing policy or the way people understand a particular issue. And one of the key things for that to work is that the researchers have to be able to get outside their own world and into the minds of the people they're trying to influence. And there's very little about the way academics are trained which helps them do that. I think there's a real block. The academic community is quite internal, its incentive systems, what's praised, what's criticised, all reinforces a kind of herd mentality that doesn't prioritise actually speaking a language that your policy target
and that's true even of African universities and African colleges. It's extraordinary how many university professors you meet, and you say, oh, you're a professor of agriculture, so do you engage with the Ministry of Agriculture much? Oh no, it's like...
And postmodernism has a lot to answer for. Postmodernism has created this verbiage which makes everything IDS says more difficult to understand, to be honest. And I'm a visiting fellow there, so I can say that.
You can say that.
There are real problems about communications, and it's really interesting that it tends to be only the top guys who blog, who speak in 700-word chunks rather than 70,000-word chunks, and that's because they have the confidence and the prestige to do it. The incentive system in research otherwise means that you're running very high risk by saying, actually, I'm assuming this is going to be how change happens, because then someone will say, well, that's naive, that's stupid. How can you possibly think that? Whereas if you keep it all suitably vague and mysterious, you're much safer. So I think there are some real barriers to getting people to be explicit and clear about their theories of change.